Good morning. Hi.
A new lineup here.
Yeah. Today, you can be free of suffering. This very day. What a good lesson we're going to practice today. We're going to learn that we have the power in our mind to release our own pain, our own doubt, because it's never somewhere else. So if everyone is ready, we can go into this one.
Lesson 340. I can be free of suffering today. I can be free of suffering today. Father, I thank you for today and for the freedom I am certain it will bring. This day is holy, for today your Son will be redeemed. His suffering is done. For he will hear your voice directing him to find Christ's vision through forgiveness and be free forever from all suffering. Thanks for today, my Father. I was born into this world but to achieve this day and what it holds in joy and freedom for your Holy Son and for the world he made, which is released along with him today.
Be glad today. Be glad. There is no room for anything but joy and thanks today. Our Father has redeemed his Son this day. Not one of us but will be saved today. Not one who will remain in fear, and none the Father will not gather to himself. Awake in heaven, in the heart of love. What a celebration, guys. How beautiful that we can practice this gift today. That it's possible to release suffering and be completely free. That the power is in our own mind. Beautiful. So we'll go into a meditation and we can allow this joyful message to sink in, and we can ask the Holy Spirit to help us out if there is something, if there is any opposition to this, which could be there in the mind, some resistance or some excuse maybe for why we cannot be completely happy. So whatever we find, we can say to the Holy Spirit, please help me with this. Shine your light on this obstacle in my mind. I can be free of suffering today. I thank my Father for today and for the freedom I am certain it will bring. This day is holy. For today, your son will be redeemed. His suffering is done, for he will hear your voice directing him to find Christ's vision through forgiveness and be free forever from all suffering. To hear God's voice direct us to find Christ's vision through forgiveness. As the way to be free of suffering. As the only way to be free of suffering. I was born into this world, but to achieve this day and what it holds in joy and freedom. For the whole world and myself. This is why this day is holy. It's holy because of its purpose, because of the desire in the Christ mind that we are invited to align with. There is no room for anything but joy and thanks today. That seems pretty good. And I feel to go back to a little earlier lesson to help us feel this joy, to understand what we need to do, how this forgiveness works. This is salvation's keynote. What I see reflects a process in my mind, which starts with my idea of what I want. Everything I see starts with an idea in my own mind of what I want. From there, the mind makes up an image of the thing the mind desires, judges valuable, and therefore seeks to find. So whatever is judged valuable will be sought and found. These images are then projected outward, looked upon, esteemed as real, and guarded as one's own. From insane wishes comes an insane world. From judgment comes a world condemned. And from forgiving thoughts, a gentle world comes forth, with mercy for the Holy Son of God, to offer him a kindly home where he can rest a while before he journeys on and helps his brothers walk ahead with him and find the way to heaven and to God. So it felt helpful to remind us of this process, that everything that is seen has started in the mind, with an idea in the mind, with a desire. That's why we can say, wait a minute, there are things I have seen and heard that I don't want, that makes me feel like a victim or feel afraid or angry. but it actually started with something I wanted. It started with something in the mind that thought this was valuable. So that's why we need to go back, far back in the mind. Just turn off this process. And we know this. We have learned this from these earlier lessons. That's why we are ready for today, to be free of suffering today. I just find this so beautiful. I was born into this world, but to achieve this day. I feel this shows how important this is, how beautiful. I was born into this day to achieve this moment. I was born into the world to achieve this moment. I want to show up fully for this moment. Okay, Jonas and Vanessa. We can't see you, but hopefully we can hear you. If you unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you know?
Yeah,
I think it's better I take one up to my ear. Okay. Can you hear me better now?
I'm not
Can you
sure.
hear me? Okay, I'll try
We
and
hear something, yeah.
I can also speak like this and directly in the phone. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like really, really angry at my body, and I keep having these images that I want to take a knife and just cut the body away. Like, it doesn't feel suicidal. It just feels like I want to end the body. I want to end the pain. And yeah, I cannot see the lesson today. I've lost my faith in expression sessions. I feel that no matter how many times I express, it keeps being there.
Let's stay with now, Jonas. So what is the pain you're feeling now?
Well,
if you close your eyes and just check in right now, what is this?
yeah, it's a little better now. Something was releasing for this moment, and I know it will come back and hit me. But yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. And maybe this is the process you need to allow just one moment of allowance of, because it's my thoughts only can cause me pain. So it's not really the body, it's the thoughts about the body that are painful.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are also a lot of thoughts about the relationship and doubts if, because she is so devoted, and it seems like I don't really trust that much when I'm in that pain. And we have so different values, and sometimes I doubt maybe I should just let her fly away and be a free person, away from me and my judgments and my anger and my pain.
Yeah, but your values, you said we have very different values, but I don't believe that. I think you can go within and find the same values. I think you're drawn to peace of mind, drawn to enlightenment. You are drawn to freedom from suffering and to find where suffering really lies.
Yeah, and yet I keep attracting it. And when it's there, it seems like I have no choice to project. And these body thoughts about how much she's doing, and I perceive her as lazy, and it just seems to, I ask to let it go, and it just seems so big in my mind. It just seems so important. Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah, well, it does come down to present moment, moment by moment, practicing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love you very much, Jonas.
Love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Love you.
Yeah, it is a journey of releasing anger. And it's great. You can do that. You can, whenever it's up, you must realize you have identified wrongly. You have misperceived something. So there is a key in the moment to go within. And there is help. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go within all the time then.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually you just live from within, and nothing can disturb.
Yeah.
He says nothing can disturb the mind that has attached itself to loving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else? I just find this so beautiful. I was born into this world, but to achieve this day. I feel this shows how important this is, how beautiful. I was born into this day to achieve this moment. I was born into the world to achieve this moment. I want to show up fully for this moment. But yeah, I enjoy this very, very sweet lesson. I can be free of suffering today. A simple gift. I mean, simple statement for a great gift. Very shiny.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you guys.
Love you very much.